What's going on, everyone? This is Adrian from Tribe Tree Productions, and we're finally here at Spirits of the Spring 2023. And today we have a really exclusive vendor here that we want to feature out for our vendors, for our viewers. Oh, I'm already messing it up, right? I'm here with
Rebecca Williamson.
And tell me, what do we have here today, Rebecca?
So I'm here today doing aura readings. The aura reading, I read your aura. I do a watercolor painting of what it looked like, and I describe the colors and what they mean for you. Each color has a specific meaning.
Okay.
And then, too, not only that, but each meaning of the color is different for each person.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
So at what age did you start noticing that you have that ability to do?
I noticed it about 4 years ago. I was with a group of people, and they said, well, we're going to try out this. And I'm willing to try about anything, right, once. And so I tried it and found out I was really good at it. Okay. And so then I practiced and stuff. And now 3 years later, here we are.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So when you're talking to someone, how do you know if it's a good or a bad aura? So how do you determine that?
I don't like to describe auras as being good or bad. More, it's just gives you a better sense of yourself and who you are as a person. Right. And your kind of motivating factors. Like a yellow aura is motivated by knowledge and learning. They have to understand how things work. Right. And if they don't understand how things work, they are totally frustrated with something. They find it uninteresting, and they get a lot of frustration with that. So knowing that you're a yellow person, then you would say, okay, when you find yourself getting really frustrated, it's because you're trying to understand how it works. That aura stuff, it just kind of gives you better insight into yourself.
So how many color schemes are we looking at besides yellow?
Well, basically the rainbow, red, orange, blue, green. And then there's a few other oddball ones that'll show up sometimes, some white, some gray, some black. Black's not bad.
That's good. Right?
Yeah. I always tell people they're always concerned and worried that I'm going to see something really bad and stuff. And typically I don't. I don't see the bad part. What I see is who you are as a person.
Okay. So when you have this ability to do, does it take a lot out of you, or is it just you get worn out?
Sometimes. It depends on the person. Some energy is kind of sticky. Okay. I'm making an energy connection when I read the aura. So sometimes I have to work harder on breaking that energy connection than others. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And where can our viewers get more information in regards to this?
I'm on Facebook. I have a Facebook page, Aura Readings by Becca. So, all right. Yeah.
And I heard that you have something else, right?
Yes. So I also own a haunted wedding venue.
Ooh, okay.
We can slide over.
All right, we got to hear about this one.
Yeah. So the Cambre House was built in 1867 by French Icarians. They came over to the United States to form this perfect communal society. Okay. And so the Cambre family owned this home until 1979, when my grandparents bought it with the intention of preserving the history of the home.
Oh, okay.
So this was a working apple orchard from the 1850s until the 1940s. Okay. And it was just a really happy home that they loved, and they chose not to leave in the afterlife. So I've got a lot of activity in the home from the Cambre family, just because they loved the home so much. There's one of the daughters died on the property, and she's buried in an unmarked grave, and she is super active in the house. Oh, wow. She loves when we have paranormal investigators come out, because she just loves the interaction and stuff. I've also got 2, possibly 3 desecrated Indian mounds on the property. Okay. I was lucky enough to have the local Native American Council come out and do a blessing ceremony for me, but we've got a lot of activity in the yard that's related to that. Okay. I'm on top of a limestone bluff right on the Mississippi River with a natural mineral spring on the property, so it kind of fuels a ton of energy out there. Yeah. It's one of those places that when you come out there, there's just this sense of peace that is overwhelming. Everybody at some point will tell me this place is so peaceful and they love it out here.
That's good to hear, though. How often do you have to bless the property to keep it at minimum peacefully?
I don't Well, we had the Native American burial mounds blessed when I found out they were Native American burial mounds that were desecrated. So, you know, I mean, that was kind of a weird feeling to find that out. So we had that blessing ceremony done. But that's really the only thing. Cambre has this energy that protects itself.
Okay.
I think it's that mineral spring. I really think that has like some elemental energy that keeps this protective spirit in the property.
Well, I think that's really good because when we hear about some places being haunted, it's like people automatically assume like horror stuff happening, but you know that's not the case.
They assume there's axe murders or something like that, you know, and that's not Cambre. Cambre is peaceful energy. It's happy. This was an extremely happy home, and like you can feel that energy when you're here and feel how happy and how much they love this place, and that's why it's haunted because they loved it so much. Like Eglantine Cambre is one of our most active spirits in the home, and like when we're doing investigations, we ask her why she's there. She's like, because this is my home and I love it.
Right.
You know, and
it's from there.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, so, you said what other events do you do on a property-sized wedding? Are you open to anything else on this?
Yeah, you can rent it for a paranormal overnight. It is a house. You can sleep in it. There's heat. There's running water. You know, it's not a primitive setup out here. But it is a home that was built in the 1860s. Everything in the home, for the most part, besides the addition of running water, is original to the 1860s. So it's the original floor plan, the original layout, the original woodwork. Even the windows are the original windows from the 1860s. You can see the original hand-blown glass.
That's amazing, right? All original, all the history that the house holds. And it's what makes it so unique, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have a ton of history related to the house. I can tell you every Cambre that has ever lived in it from the time the home was built until it was passed off to my grandparents.
Wow.
So any spirit that you're interacting with at the house, I can give you a pretty close approximation of who it could be. I mean, we do have kind of like a few random stray visitors, you know, but for the most part, it's Cambre family. And, you know, my family might as well. My grandparents have both passed on now, and they had an extreme love for this home. And so every once in a while they pop in and kind of check on things, make sure I'm doing things right.
Absolutely. You have to. Yeah, everything's good.
Right.
But overall, thank you so much for your time, for telling us more about what you have going on with with the paintings and with the Cambre house.
Thank you.
Where can individuals see this, Cambre?
CambreHouse.com is the website. Cambre House on Facebook, Cambre_House on Instagram, and I'm on TikTok too. So you can watch some of the videos of the home, some videos of some investigations, and yeah.
Before we sign off, is there any special message or shout out you would like to give to anyone out there?
Oh gosh, let me think. Put me on the spot, and my mind goes totally blank. Hi.
Friends and family.
Oh, hi, Amelia. There you go.
There you go.
There.
We got way more coming here at Spirits of Spring. If you thought this one was great, wait till you see the next one coming up right now.